Hey guys, Turley84 here, making my third update video for the contest that we've got going on here. And I have made some progress, good progress on my motor for the car, and it's coming along pretty good. I'm almost finished with it. I kind of wanted to get it built first because the rest of the car is going to be based around that, and I need to make sure it's going to fit and everything before I do any other work to the car. So it's coming along really good. It's almost done, like I said. A few little things I'm going to have to do till after I get it placed in the car, but for the most part, it's ready to go. And then I haven't really done any work, like I said, to the rest of the car. I just kind of test fitted a few things, but that's about it. And I'll show you guys that. A couple of changes to the car since the last time I showed you the video. Nothing major, just a couple of little changes to something I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys that. Alright, well here is the motor, and as you can see I've got the two turbos on there and everything. On the top there is those intake manifolds that I made. They are all painted and everything. They're painted flat black. There's the two fuel rails with the fuel line connecting them. I made a couple of little right here. I made a couple little intake throttle bodies to go in front of the intake manifolds, and it's got the little lever on the side there. I wired the motor, so it's all wired up on both sides there. I've got the wire here that's going to go to the coil, and then I have the custom-made exhaust headers that I did. They're actually kind of similar to the intake manifold. I've seen some like this looking around on the internet, so I decided to make some. But they come off of the sides there, you can see, and then the turbos are going to sit right in front, and then your piping from your turbo is going to come and then run basically from the turbo up there to the throttle body, and then the exhaust will run from the bottom and then through to the back. So it should be pretty cool. I also, on here on the front where the pulley is, I took the pulleys and cut off the belts that were on there, and then I used some masking tape and made my own belt. Made it look a little more realistic, I think. Not quite so thick. So there is that. I'll just kind of give you a little tour around the motor here. Again, here is this side. There's the bottom. You can see those exhaust manifolds a little better there. There's the top again, fuel rails and everything, and then the other side. So pretty good. Another thing that I've been working on is on your basically your part here, your piping that runs from your turbo up to the throttle body. Up near the throttle body, normally there is a blow-off valve which allows the back pressure from the turbo to come off. And so I made a couple of blow-off valves. They are, well, you can see here in comparison to the motor how tiny they are. So here's my finger next to them. And I don't have fat fingers, so you can tell how tiny that is. But I made a couple of blow-off valves that are going to come off of that intake pipe, and they haven't been painted yet or anything, so those have got to be painted. But it's made out of just little, basically styrene rods. I stretched some of my rods, heated them up and stretched them to make them thinner, and then it's got the little pressure release valve on the side there to let the pressure out. So I have those made, and those will sit on top of those tubing or piping that runs from those turbos to those throttle bodies. So that'll be pretty cool. Another thing I did is on the body, here in the front, you can kind of see I've got some putty in there and everything, but this side is smooth right here. And this side is not. There was a little ledge here with the battery set, so I cut that out, and then I put a piece of styrene in there. You can see that right in there where it's white. I put a piece of styrene and then some putty on the front side there. I gotta wait till that dries, probably tomorrow. It should be dry, and then I can sand that out and make it smooth, so it'll look more like this side. But the reason I did that is because when the motor is in there, the turbo on that one side was hitting that little lip that the battery sat on, so I had to cut it out so it would fit. And I'm either going to relocate the battery somewhere else there in the engine bay, or I may move it to the trunk. Not quite sure yet, but it'll be relocated. And that's about all I've done on the body. I did want to show you guys, let's see. Those were the wheels I was going to use, but I have since changed, and I'm going to be using, I just bought these wheels the other day. They're a set of Pegasus wheels, and I'm going to be using those instead. They fit a little better, and I don't know, I kind of like them. Don't see those wheels used a lot, so I thought it might give it kind of that cool hot rod kind of look, you know, custom hot rod kind of look, so that should be pretty cool. I think it'll look really nice with the paint job and everything. So, but yeah, that's pretty much everything that I have going right now as far as the model goes. I did buy some Pegasus brakes as well. There they are right there. I bought a set of brakes, so those will be going inside of the wheels, and detail those all up. But yeah, that's pretty much it there. Well, it's kind of a slow process for me right now, just because I've been spending a lot of my time on the motor, because that's where, like I said before, a lot of my custom work is going to be. A lot of my scratch building is being spent on the motor. So I know it doesn't look like I've gotten a lot of progress done, but considering what I've done to the motor, I think I have. You know, because the rest of the car, like I said, I'm not going to do a ton of custom work to it, just a little bit here and there. I'm not really into doing all the crazy body mods and all that stuff. It's really cool and everything, and the guys that do that, you know, y'all got mad skills, but I'm not really into that too much. I like the bodies to look pretty plain, and, you know, not plain, but, you know, simple, kind of a sleek custom, slight custom look is kind of what I'm into with, you know, extreme engine mods. So that's where I'm going with this. Also wanted to tell you guys that I went to my hobby shop the other day. That's where I picked up the new wheels and the new brakes, and they had a kit there that I've been wanting to get, but I've got it on hold right now, and I'll probably hopefully be picking it up this week, and I'm going to show you guys that when I get that. But it's a really cool kit, and I'm actually looking forward to starting it, and I will probably start that after I work on this kit, or I don't know, I've got a couple of kits in the works too, so it's just kind of depend, but can't wait to get that kit. So anyway, good luck to everyone else that's in the contest, and keep up the good work, guys, and I'm looking forward to seeing what everybody's gonna have.